Hi and welcome. My name is Leslie Stearns. I'm a talent development facilitator with Workforce Solutions Rural Capital Area. I want to thank you for joining me for this webinar today entitled Managing Money While Unemployed. The objectives of this presentation are to assess how to manage money and relieve financial stress. We'll talk about creating a monthly budget. We'll also brainstorm on ways to save money and learn about community resources and programs that are available to you. The first steps. Assess your financial situation by reviewing monthly income and expenses. Make changes in your spending habits to avoid getting into debt. Develop a plan on how to survive financially while in between jobs. Dealing with financial stress, you'll want to take control and make wise decisions. You'll also want to avoid temptations such as excessive drinking or overeating or compulsive shopping. How much money do you have? Make a list of all of your assets. Take into consideration if you're on unemployment insurance, what your weekly benefits is. If you have a savings that you could utilize, or a spouse's income. Do you have child support or other resources? And also take stock of your monthly expenses. You'll want to write down what your monthly mortgage and rent is, or your utilities. Do you have a car loan? What is your monthly budget for your food? Do you have internet or cable? Are you paying off a student loan? What are your credit card payments on a month? Do you have insurance that you need to pay for monthly, as well as any other miscellaneous payments? It's also important to track your cash purchases that you make. Record any out-of-the-pocket expenses for a week. Most people are surprised by how much they spend on incidentals such as coffee, fast food meals, or dry cleaning. Then you'll want to compare what your expenses are versus the income you have. Do you need to spend less or generate extra income? Here's some recommended budget percentages. The source is from Every Dollar Budget. Your housing, usually the percentage of your overall spending is about 25 to 35%. Utilities, health, entertainment can run from anywhere from 5 to 10%. Food and transportation, insurance, personal expenditures are anywhere from 10 to 15%. It's a good idea to know how much money is going in which direction. Your monthly unemployment budget. What monthly expenses can you reduce? How can you generate additional funds through temporary work or yard sales? Maybe cleaning out a closet or going through some old records or books that you have and selling them on Facebook Marketplace to generate cash. Using online discount coupon codes. Other ways to reduce expenses. You could cut costs by alleviating the higher priced restaurant meals, maybe stopping your cleaning or lawn services. Think about cutting off your cable TV and streaming services just for a while you're looking for new employment. And try to avoid shopping sprees for clothes, shoes, etc. That'll help you save costs. You'll also want to brainstorm ways to save money. Other ways to save money would be to maybe take up a hobby and try to create something that you could sell on either Facebook at a platform. You might be able to come up with a part-time job. Using coupons.com for all your shopping. And again, could you live without cable TV for a while? It's also important to talk to your creditors. You may be able to reduce payments by negotiating reduced or postponed payments for the following: your mortgages, student loans, and your credit cards. If you're going to use credit cards, use them wisely. Be sure to decide what purchases are important that you're going to make on the credit card. Maybe small ones that you can pay off quickly. Also, read the fine print on your credit card agreement. Look to see if you miss a payment if your interest rate is going to go up. And try not to use the credit cards with a high interest rate for any of your purchases. You'll also want to avoid traps into getting into debt. Payday loans sound very inviting, but what is the percentage payback on that? Failure to make a minimum credit card payment could also cause you to have higher payments and put you more into debt, take you a longer time to pay off that balance. Applying for cash advances on credit cards can be risky as well. And think twice about making a loan against a 401k you might have. Sometimes if you miss one payment back to your 401k, you forfeit the entire amount. So read the fine print carefully if you're going to make advances or loans against your savings. It's also important to protect your credit score. Check your credit score to prevent it from decreasing. You might have old credit cards that you need to close out that you still don't use on your report. You can go to annualcreditreport.com for reports from the 3 major credit reporting bureaus. You want to make sure that you keep your credit score in an excellent, good, or fair range. If it dips to poor or bad, that could be a problem. Remember, some employers do credit checks on applicants when they're applying for jobs. It's also important to think about your health insurance plan and how to select the best one. You might have been offered a COBRA plan from your last employment of separation of employment. Is that a better plan than maybe shopping around on the Affordable Care Act insurance program that the government puts out? COBRA can have high monthly payments, so you might want to shop around and see what's best for you, your family, and your current budget. Also check to see if you're eligible for an IRS tax credit. See if you can reduce your taxes through an earned income tax credit and for child tax credits. You have resources. Find the best resources for managing your money, such as a free workshop at credit unions. You also can find help with debt by contacting the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at www.nfcc.org. YourWorkInTexas.com has a budget builder. As I spoke of earlier, taking track of your expenditures coming out, as well as what cash flow you might have, you can access additional financial services right on your dashboard of your WorkInTexas.com profile. By clicking on More Financial Services, you're able to enter in your expenditures, your rent, your mortgage, your food, your monthly cash flow out, and it will provide to you what your occupations you should be seeking with salary ranges to take care of that overall budget planning. The Budget Builder tool will help you create a budget plan. I hope you found some insightful tips to helping you manage your money while unemployed. I would like for you to please contact myself or other Workforce Solutions staff members if you need assistance in answers to questions while trying to manage money while unemployed, or if you need help in navigating the Work in Texas website. Also, please note to visit our website at www.workforcesolutionsrca.com. There you can find other webinars that might be suitable for you, as well as all of our services that we provide to employers and job seekers. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today.